Hi you guys, it's Constance. I'm here to talk to you about my new campaign, Back on Track to South Africa, the RunRaiser. So back in 2008, I was diagnosed with lupus nephritis, which threw me off track completely. I had been running track since I was 10 years old for a track team called Mercury Track Club in Atlanta. Being on the track just gave me a sense of exhilaration that I never felt before, and I love running track so much. It was just so much fun being able to travel to different cities around the U.S., competing against other teams, and just being on the track just gave me a sense of fulfillment in my life, and I knew it was something that I wanted to pursue long term. I went on to run track in high school all 4 years, and I was a state finalist all of those 4 years. I also ran cross country during my off season so that I can stay in shape, and my senior year I was recruited for a few different track teams. Ultimately, I went to Yale as a track recruit, and my first semester I was ready to start my track career, and then my body just broke down on me. My knees started hurting, my elbows, all of my joints were just in pain, and I didn't know what was happening. And that's when I was diagnosed with lupus. Once I was diagnosed, I knew that I couldn't run anymore just because I could hardly walk, so there was no way that I was going to be able to run. I had complications for the next 2 years, and ultimately my kidneys basically shut down and I was placed on dialysis. First I was placed on hemodialysis, which is when you go to a clinic 3 times a week to have your blood cleaned, and then I was placed on peritoneal dialysis my senior year of college. Peritoneal dialysis is when I had to actually hook up to a machine through a catheter in my stomach for 8 hours per night, every single night of the week. And it was really hard having to balance academics and having to balance poor health and just having to balance life being on dialysis. And luckily the next year in 2011, July 22nd, 2011, a date that I will never forget, I was able to get a kidney transplant from my stepfather, Andre Lloyd. I was incredibly blessed to have the second opportunity at life and at health and at being back on track. I started running almost immediately after for something called Black Girls Run. Through Black Girls Run, I actually heard of something called the Transplant Olympics. It's when a bunch of people from everywhere across the world, they get together, people who have been transplanted, get together and participate in sporting events. And I knew that that was my chance to get back on the track and run and compete, do the thing that I love to do almost more than anything else. And this year it's going to be in South Africa from July 28th until August 5th. And this is where you come in. The fees for the Transplant Olympics, the World Transplant Games, that's what it's called officially, is $965. That's how much it costs to register, but that includes the hotel fees and the food. And also, I also have another expense that I have to pay. Their team dues for Team USA. That covers the equipment for the team and our team uniforms. And it's a lot of money, but I'm really hoping to be able to raise this money through my Back on Track to South Africa, the RunRaiser campaign. And I really hope that you will be able to support my campaign by giving. You can give through my Indiegogo site. You'll find all of the information on the site, and I hope that you visit it, not just to give, but you can see my story and you can see other people's stories as well. It's something that I really hope that I'm done. I'm just gonna cut it there.